Many of the people who left Myanmar during its years of military rule have been returning since a new government led by Aung San Suu Kyi's party took office in March. Two former democracy activists who fled to Japan have just spent a month back in Myanmar. NHK World's Tiha Tway in Yangon reports on their first trip home in a quarter of a century.
Winjo and Mathira finally returned to Yangon in May, after the democratic government took charge. Winjo came back to Myanmar for the first time in 26 years, and his wife Mathira 25 years. They were met at the airport by friends with whom they had fought for democracy.
I'm happy, but also sad, because I can't get back these 26 years away from my country.
In 1988, Aung San Suu Kyi was leader of the youth movement, committed to bringing democracy to the country. The couple, who were students at the time, risked their lives fighting for freedom. But as the oppressions intensified, they felt they had no choice but to leave the country. They fell in love and got married in Japan. The first thing they did back in Myanmar was to visit Winjo's parents. It was the first time Mathira had met her mother-in-law.
I can't find words to describe my feelings. I'm overwhelmed.
They also visited Mathira's home. The first floor has been turned into a cafe while she was away.
It's been 25 years since I left. I never dreamed that I'd ever be able to come back. I'm shaking.
They gave a talk to local university students in Mon State in southeastern Myanmar. They encouraged the students to find ways to improve their country by thinking independently and seeking solutions to problems, starting with the smaller issues.
There's a lot of work to be done in building our nation.
The couple continued their efforts through their rainy season. The students listened intently, gaining a fresh perspective on their role in rebuilding Myanmar.
I'd like to gather opinions and ideas to help us figure out what we can learn from abroad, and then decide what we can do to promote democracy.
Winjo and Mathira traveled to about 20 towns and cities, giving lectures and donating school supplies during their time in Myanmar. Before returning to Japan, the couple visited places filled with memories of the fight for democracy. They went to Air Lake, where many students were beaten to death and drowned by the police at the time of the democratic movement.
Of course. We tried to fight together. Some of us managed to escape, but others were killed. I think more people were killed than escaped.
I want to show the people who lost their lives here that we're working very hard. We've been fighting for them too. I want them to rest in peace.
As they work to rebuild their home country, Winjo and Mathira remain committed to their lifelong missions of helping children across Myanmar receive an education and secure the future of their homeland. Tiha Tway, NHK World, Yangon.